with the guidance of the club president, Mr. Umar, and the committee members. Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Himalata Vasudevan, and I'm the host for today's event. Joining us today, our amazing guest speaker, Professor IR Dr. MD Fauzi Abdullah, the chair of IEEE Malaysia Section Executive Committee 2021. To paraphrase, Dr. MD Fauzi Abdullah is an associate professor at School of Electrical Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, University Technology Malaysia, UTM. He is currently the director at the Center of Electrical Energy System, CEES, Institute of Future Energy, IFE, UTM. Now, before I hand over the session to the speaker, I would like to remind our audience to mute the mic to avoid any interference during the talk. And if there's any question, you may type on the chat box. Without any further, let's welcome our speaker, Professor IR Dr. MD Fauzi Abdullah.
Assalamualaikum, good morning. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How's my slide? Everyone can see it?
Yes, and
Yes, bro.
yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu asyrafil anbiya mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okay, a very good morning and assalamualaikum to everyone. Okay. First of all, I would like to say my appreciation to IEEE UTHM Student Branch for organizing this. Okay, and also thank you, Miss Chair Lady for today's event, and also I saw Dr. Nafa just now. Okay, also thank you the IEEE UTHM Student Branch Counselor, Dr. Nafa Rizal, for organizing this. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, let's stay here. All right. Okay, so I think right. The topic that given to me is role of IEEE Malaysia on current technology paradigm. Okay, when I received the topic, it's quite challenging because normally I just talk about promoting IEEE, join IEEE, but this is something different. But it's okay. Okay, I try to. It's good so that actually audience today you can learn about what is actually the role of IEEE. Okay, okay. So my presentation, okay, because IEEE Malaysia is part of a much bigger society, which is IEEE. So IEEE is our headquarters in the US. So basically, IEEE is actually an international society based in US, and we have more than 400,000 members worldwide. So Malaysia section, IEEE Malaysia section is just one section of a bigger society. Okay. Right. So I believe that majority of audience today are undergraduate and postgraduate students. Okay. I'm not sure whether you are IEEE member, you're already IEEE member or not, but I hope that if you are not yet if you are IEEE member, congratulations, you are part of a bigger professional society. But if you're not a member yet, please join IEEE. Okay. So that you can be part of something big, and also it is actually, I would say, a jump start for your better career later on. Okay, right. Like me, okay, I become a member of IEEE when I was doing my PhD in Glasgow, Scotland. Okay, I'm doing I did my PhD at University of Strathclyde. Okay, because during that time I saw that there are many postgraduate students over there are member of IEEE. So it made me curious, what is IEEE? So I noticed that IEEE is this professional society. Okay, they conducted this and that. Okay, so but that's where I started join IEEE as a graduate student members. Okay, maybe during that time, because most I think for students, the main benefit is actually you can get discount for attending short courses or conferences. Okay, you have a very good discount. The discount, in fact, you can pay your membership fee. Okay, that is actually the main reason back there, I think more than 16 years ago. Okay, why I joined IEEE. But I really started to really actively involve. Okay, you can become a member, but you are a passive member. But the good thing about this IEEE, you can engage or you can start get more involved in IEEE activities by becoming a committee, do volunteering job, okay, organize a project. Like me, I started all this volunteer work. Okay, joined a committee when I think in 2011 I joined this one of the technical society, Power and Energy Society. So I started from there. So and then I I climbed up the post, become the excom, become the secretary, vice chair, and chair for Power and Energy Society. And I also involved in a bigger role when I involved in IEEE Malaysia section. Okay, for those are new with IEEE, okay, of course you have IEEE International Society, you have IEEE Malaysia. So IEEE Malaysia is just like a big society. Under it, we have more specific technical societies. So if you want to, as analogy, you think about the government, Putrajaya, and you have states, something like that. Okay. So IEEE Malaysia section is just like the Putrajaya, the main society. Under it, you have many technical societies, okay, which more specific to your engineering field, whatever field. Okay, so you can look at it like that. Okay, right. Okay, so my presentation today, okay, on the role of IEEE Malaysia. What is the role of IEEE? Right. So okay. So for those who are new, so this is the IEEE logo. This is a well-known logo, a brand logo. Okay. And the tagline for IEEE, so it's not just a wording or whatever. That is a real tagline with a specific meaning, a very deep meaning. Okay. The tagline is advancing technology for humanity. So if you look at the tagline of IEEE, it already shows the role of IEEE. Okay, its main role is advancing technology. Okay, it's the one that advanced technology, but it's not for personal interest. Okay, not so that you can become rich or whatever. Okay, it's actually for humanity. Okay, we do this. We advance the technology for humankind, for the humanity, for the betterment of humanity. Okay. Okay. Right. So IEEE again, okay, is stands for the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. Okay, incorporated in the US. IEEE. Okay. Right. Okay. So I always repeat this many times. Okay, IEEE is just not any society. Okay, other societies, of course, in Malaysia itself, for those who are Malaysian, yeah, so many societies, right? Even at university, you have many societies, badminton club, football clubs, and all types of societies. But IEEE is an international professional society. Okay, so not only that, IEEE is the world's largest professional association dedicated to advancing technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. Okay, so again, okay, technological innovation and for the benefit of humanity. Okay, this is the main role. Okay, of course, there are many details on how actually what is the role of IEEE. Okay, right. So when we talk about technology, okay, we always currently people talk about fourth IR, okay, IR 4.0. Okay, the fourth industrial revolution. Okay, so what is actually people talk about fourth industrial revolution, but do you really understand what is actually fourth industrial revolution? Why it is very important? Okay, okay. For me, in order for you to understand fourth industrial revolution, okay, 4.0, you need to understand what is IR 1.0, what is IR 2.0, what is IR 3.0. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I think back then people don't talk about IR 3.0. They don't label it as IR 3.0. Okay, but once they have this IR 4.0, then they say that okay, this is IR 3.0, this is IR 2.0, this is IR 1.0. Okay, so if you look at this diagram, okay, right, okay, so basically this is actually the, I would say, all the important uh, all the important important revolution, industrial revolution for throughout the years. Okay, so industry 1.0 is started maybe around 1700. Okay, around 70s, 80s. Okay, on that time, because the steam, okay, is based on steam. We have steam machine. Okay, based on that is actually the first time that steam machine is invented. But the purpose of that is for a small scale, and then maybe for mining. Okay, that is actually the first industrial revolution. People invented something, okay, to help their daily life. Okay, to do something, to do work. Okay, so that's why for industrial 1.0, it's more concentrated on mechanization, steam power. Okay, imagine we start from nothing, then we have a machine, steam machine. So that's why they call it, that is actually the first industrial revolution. Okay, start with steam machine. Okay, then we move to industry 2.0, where under, of course, under industry 2.0, there are many things. Okay, mass production, we start to have mass production, we start to have assembly line, okay, electrical energy. But if we, under the IEEE, okay, I think industrial 2.0, IR 2.0 started with electricity. We start to have the electrical system. Okay, that is around 80s, 70s. Okay, we have to have electrical network. Okay, before that, we don't have that. Okay, actually before that, okay, we don't have lighting. We don't have bulb, electric bulb. Okay, basically our lighting is actually through we use gas. We don't have electricity before that. Okay, by having this electricity system, okay, it actually become a new important history. Okay, another important industrial revolution that actually speed up all many other new things. Okay, so that's industrial revolution to IR 2.0. Electricity, electrical system. Okay, not just electricity, you have electrical system. Then 1960s, another important industrial revolution when you have computing. You start to have automations. Because before that, you have this all being done manually. Okay, you don't have this automation, you don't have computers. So this is another important thing, okay, in history, in engineering, basically, where you have this computing. It already changed the way people do job. Okay, so this is important. Now today, the IR 4.0 industrial fourth industrial revolution. Now we no longer talk about computing. It's already there for many years. Now we talk about cyber physical system. Okay, cyber physical system. And then we talk about Internet of Things, network. We start talk about expert system, artificial expert system. We talk about blockchain. We talk about what? Cryptocurrency. So many things. So that is actually the game changer in this industrial in this engineering field. Okay, so that become the industry 4.0. Okay, and so this is actually important to understand this. Okay, so that we know okay, how actually IEEE, what actually IEEE role in advancing the technology under IR 4.0. So that is important. So under IR 4.0, okay, IEEE plays a greater role in order to make sure that this can be achieved. Okay, how to prepare the people, how to prepare the community, how to prepare the engineers with IR 4.0. So this is one role of IEEE. Okay, right. Okay, I cannot. Okay, sorry. Right. So question is, what the role of IEEE in technology paradigm? Okay, this is the main question. Okay, right. So before I can answer that, let's go back to history. Okay, let's go back a bit to history. Right. Okay, maybe you can answer this. Who is this? He tried 2,000 ways. I think this is a very famous quote. I'm sure that everyone know how the answer for this. He tried 2,000 ways to make an incandescent light bulb and failed every time. But he quoted, I did not fail. I found 2,000 ways not to make a light bulb. I only need one way to make it work. Okay, this is a very inspiring quote, especially for those researchers. Okay, don't worry if you keep stuck in your research. Okay, it's normal. Okay, it happened before. Okay, but again, who is this person? Okay, this person is no other than Thomas Edison. Okay, right. So this is a very important person in history, okay, or basically in electrical engineering history, and he is also the one that actually make this electrical system. One of the people who actually responsible for the second industrial revolution. Okay, right. So Thomas Edison. Okay, right. Also, who is this again? For those, who are these people? Okay, so if you look at here, these are Alexander Graham Bell and Nikola Tesla. Alexander Graham Bell is the one that invented telephone. He's a very important person. Okay, and then Nikola Tesla, also a very important person. I don't know whether, of course, you know Tesla car, but this is not that. I think maybe the owner of Tesla car use the name of Tesla based on Nikola Tesla, a very famous inventor. Okay, Nikola Tesla invented the AC machine induction motor, which make it the application. We can see lots of application of induction machine in our daily life. Okay, why I put all these big names in my presentation? Okay, why? Because all these people, okay, actually there are many other peoples, but this is all these people are among the early leaders of IEEE. All these peoples, see, okay, they are reform IEEE, this society. Okay, so if you look at, so that's why this is a very big name. So that's why I already said, the main role of IEEE is education. Another one is community. Okay, remember the tagline for technology advancement and for the benefit of humanity. Okay, so under this, that's why under IEEE we have this engineering teacher in service program, okay, which is more concentrate on education. Then you have EPICS, IEEE side, IEEE Humanitarian Activity Committee, which is concentrate on community services. Okay, right. For this is engineering. Okay, I'm sure for you can go to the website. So engineering, the RIG is actually is powered by IEEE. Okay, it's a website that provides free pre-university level engineering resources for educators, parents, and students. Okay, so STEM, we talk about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Okay, so this actually, okay, in Malaysia, I think this has been a highlight for the past few years, but IEEE already started so for many years. Okay, so they have this program already, try engineering, to actually to encourage younger generation to take STEM as their future career. Again, okay, in order for us to advance in technology, we need people. We need people who are actually focusing on this work, technological advancement. So that's why how can we do that if the younger generation don't like this technology STEM? So that's why it's very important. So that's why we IEEE have this platform. Okay, this platform not only for the students, it's also for the teachers, students, and also for volunteers. Okay, right. And then you have this where you look at, for example, if you go to the website, try engineering. This is an example of lesson plans, activities that you can get. Okay, we'll teach you what actually about transformers, AC motors, DC motors. They have a very they have these all activities. Okay, they have all the activities for the teachers can use to teach all the students on how to teach this younger generation to like science, more interactive. There's lots of activities. Okay, this is for 14 to 18 years age group. Okay, there are many of course you can exploit later on. Okay, then you have the ISP. Okay, teacher in service program. Through the teacher in service program, IEEE volunteers facilitate in service session for local teachers using lesson plans found in the tryengineering.org website. Volunteers support teachers with how to engage the students through the use of simple and engaging hands-on activities. Yes, this is very important. Okay, this is also what we did in IEEE. In the past, what we engage with teachers. Okay, of course we have with teachers. We teach them have the setup. Okay, how to teach, for example, to teach renewable energy. We have a simple setup using whatever material that you can get in class, and teach the teachers to teach the students. Okay, so this is actually empower section volunteers to collaborate with their local pre-university community. Okay, promote applied inquiry-based learning, enhance the level of technical literacy of pre-university educators. So this is a very interesting program. Actually, okay, so this is actually, in fact, IEEE Malaysia session already work with KPM, Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia, Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia. Okay, they kept changing the name. Okay, or Ministry of Education. Okay, in the past we already work with a ministry to improve STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics teaching and learning. Make use of IEEE teacher in service program. So we work with KPM and use the TISP program. Okay, to teach all the teachers. Okay, so basically, in 2018 we already trained 250 teachers. Okay, this is STEM Colloquium in Zon Sabah. This is among IEEE volunteers who involve. We involve students in the activities. Okay, this is examples in Kelantan, Perak. Okay, lots that involve lots of student volunteers as well of our volunteers. Okay, the ISP works. Okay, again, and then we have this EPICS. Engineering projects in community services, also another program in IEEE. connecting engineering to community service. Okay, right. So of course, okay, community service is very important. I always say that, okay, normally many students, okay, when you do a community project, they're focusing on what communal service, the gotong royong. You clean up this area and all that. And no problem if that is good. But I feel that you as engineering students or electrical engineering students, it's good that if you can do something, you can do community services, community job that other students cannot do. Okay, you should use your knowledge, okay, to support, to give services to the community. So this is actually what EPICS is all about. You perform engineering projects, concentrate on engineering projects in community services. Okay, so you go to any community, understand what's the problem, and come up with engineering project. Okay, there's a lot of grant. Okay, also IEEE also offers grant for this kind of community service. Okay, to speed up. Okay, also this is an example of site project in Malaysia. So site is actually stands for special interest group in humanitarian technology. So basically, under humanitarian activity committee in IEEE, they have a group that really focus on humanitarian technology. So also in Malaysia, we have this site group. In this case, this is just one example. A project led by Associate Professor Dr. Robia from UTM Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so the project is to provide clean water to isolated community of Kampung Sungai Tiang, Royal Belum State Perak. See, you want to provide clean water. Okay, again, it's in line with IEEE tagline for humanity. Okay, and then okay, they try to come out how actually the engineering solution to solve this. Okay, they also work with this state government and also your UTM. And the good thing about this, they receive support from IEEE and receive a grant amounting to 21,000 USD. You will convert it to Malaysian ringgit around 100K. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, so this is a very good. So this is one of example of our involvement, our Malaysia members in IEEE Malaysia section in this community project. In fact, just to let you know, this is initiated by members, not by the community. Okay, we always encourage. Okay, members, you have grant that you can apply. Okay, you have a group. Okay, you form a group. You want to do something. You want to do something for this community. You come up with a proposal. Okay, we at IEEE will review it, support it, and forward it to IEEE HQ. Okay, for this case, I think this is the highest that we receive around 100K. So this is good for the benefit of for the community, right? Okay, again, there's another project in Sarawak. Okay, I want to highlight this. Okay, I want to speed it up. Okay, okay, so this is master section. Okay, we'll talk about IEEE in general. So IEEE Malaysia section is actually a society, but in Malaysia, Malaysia section is actually, it's not just any society, it's actually a registered society with ROS, Registration of Society of Malaysia. So it's a legal by law, by Malaysian law. Okay, this I already put also this society number over there. Okay, so basically we have many technical chapters. Okay, this is currently the Malaysia section leadership team. Okay, and one of my committee, for this session, coming from UTHM, Associate Professor Dr. Nabila Ramli. Okay, I think that maybe UTHM after this we can ask Dr. Nabila. Okay, to give more detailed talk about IEEE. Okay, because she is currently our members of ESCOM team, okay, Malaysia section team. Okay, this is all the technical societies in Malaysia, more specific. Okay, right. So this is IEEE student branches in Malaysia. So basically, right now we have 28 student branches. Okay, UTM is the first one formed in 1999. Okay, UTHM was formed in 2016. So you already have your UTHM student branch is now 5 years old already. Okay, congratulations UTHM student branch. In fact, it's very good. In fact, UTHM already organized big conference last year. scored and successfully organize it, even though that is the first time we have to organize it virtually. But I guess they did a very good job. I think the UTM Student Branch managed to overcome the challenges. Okay, right. Okay, so this is just quick numbers of ITP members in Malaysia. Okay, just a quick again. To this just to show some of the activities, but I put all the activities that we cannot do much because of the restriction. We do lots of webinars, but before that we do lots of activities. You can see that the crowd, we have event in Magic in Putra in Cyberjaya IEEE celebrations. Okay, this is involve members with different backgrounds, students. Okay, we have people's members from industries, from academia. Okay, so this is again, we have various technical talk here, blockchain. Okay, on blockchain, again, I said that, okay, IEEE, role of IEEE is the advancements of technology. So we always organize what is actually current in this industry. Okay, the one that actually you don't learn it in class. Okay, maybe it's not yet in the syllabus, but again, the technology is there. So that is the role of IEEE, to keep members updated with the current technology. Okay, if we can find any members expert in from Malaysia, we can always contact IEEE HQ. Okay, to assist us, give through distinguished lecturer program, whatever, to give the talk on this new technologies. We can do that. That's the strength of IEEE. Okay, so again, STEM project. Okay, more pictures. Again, right. Okay, again, student congress. Okay, final year project. Okay, Scott. Okay, so humanitarian activities. Okay, more pictures. Okay, oh, it's already 10:45. Okay, I want to stop here. All right, so again, if you want to know more about our activities, you can like us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, LinkedIn. Okay, and also if you want to join IEEE, please go to this website, IEEE.org or join or /join, or just Google it at join IEEE. You can straight away go to straight to this website. For students, okay, this is the cash lah. Okay, the membership fee is $27 per year. For me, is cheap. What about 100 ringgit? But you will be part of a professional, international professional society. All right. With that, okay, I end my presentations. So I open for any questions from any audience today. Thank you. Over to you, Miss Chairperson today.
Thank you, Dr. Fauzi, for the marvelous talk. Hope the audience have earned a great amount of information from our speaker. Now, we will begin the QA section. And before we start our QA section, dear participants, please fill up the attendance link at the chat box. Thank you.
Fauzi?
Yeah.
So can I?
Kau dah tahu.
So allow me to be the first to ask.
Kau selalu tak tanya, bertanya.
But anyway, thank you very much for
Okay.
your presentation. Thank you very much for your support. So I think when we talk to the students, the main thing is that we want to express to them what is the benefit when they're joining the IEEE, right? So the student have to understand what are the benefit they will get when they join the IEEE. So what is your idea in terms of we want to put this IEEE membership or IEEE thing in their CV instead of just mention that they are a member of IEEE. Is it will going to be a good weightage for them to apply a job? For example, if you want to put it that in their CV, they are a student member of IEEE Malaysia, right?
Yep.
So how that will be a good point for them to apply for a job in the future? What is your opinion? Or what else they should do
Okay.
with this IEEE member.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Nafa. Okay. Right. That is a very good question. Okay, I've been thinking about that for many years. Actually, when before I become the chair of administration, I used to I was the excom for IT administration for straight 4 years straight, which is my portfolio is on student activities. I'm in charge on student activities. Okay, when I started I think back then 2012 until 2015. During that time, I only have 11 student branch in Malaysia. Now it already blossomed until 28. That's a good sign. Okay, but always the difficult question student ask to me, okay, what is the benefit? I also keep asking, okay, what is the benefit? Because when the student sees the 100 slightly 100 ringgit fees, that becomes the discouraging point for them to join IEEE. I will say like this. I will always say about IEEE. When I say something, you as a student, you must be part of something big. Why? It's very important. At least for at the university level, don't only concentrate on technical skills. Don't only concentrate on your final exams. Yeah, that is important, but that is not the only thing all your prospective employer will see. Okay, because your employer will not hire you to take exam. No, you got the results already. They want to see other skills, the soft skills, right? All the soft skills you cannot learn in class. You cannot go, okay, I want to take 3 credit hours class on communications. After end of semester, I'll be a very good communicator. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you must know, you must be part of society. Okay, so that's why I always encourage join the society, but don't become a passive member. Actively involved. But I always said, why IEEE? Why you should become IEEE member? Because it's a professional. One is professional. Another one is international society. So if you put in a CV, okay, don't restrict yourself Malaysia. Think about overseas. I even have students or Malaysian students now working overseas, very actively involved in IEEE activities. Okay, so in CV, easily can put all the activities that he involved, okay, during his undergraduate study. Now working overseas. Why IEEE? Because if you go to overseas, when you submit your CVs overseas, when they see IEEE, people know about that. People know what is IEEE. It's because of global brand, right? You should use that opportunity, okay, for your CV. Again, when people say to me, what is the real benefit of IEEE? The real benefit is opportunity. Opportunity for you to do many things. Okay, so under IEEE, you can have, you can organize lots of programs. You can ask for grants and all that. You must look at that. Okay, for me, even I start working, yearly, I spend around 2,000 ringgit just to pay professional fees. Of course, IEEE one of it. Of course, I have another professional societies, a board of engineers, IEM, chartered engineer. Okay, annually I spend more than 2,000 ringgit. There's a lot of money, but there's nothing is free. Especially when you talk about professional society, you have to pay. But as a student, you must take it as your investment for future career. Okay, but again, like I said, IEEE is about opportunity for you to do many things. Of course, you have a direct benefit. You can just simply put IEEE member from here and there. But the real benefit is actually when you get engaged, join the program, handle the program. You don't need to become a committee. You can also set a small group of members. You want to work on this. I'm sure you go to your UTHM Student Branch. You want to do this. Okay, and then you can come out to national level. You can do that. Okay, you start with something small. This is really, you try to use this opportunity to do many great things. I'm sure this is not for me. And also it's not Dr. Nafa. Okay, we already have a full-time lecturer here. I think for your own good. Okay, I'll talk about this many years. Every year I also talk about this. This is for your own good. Okay, in our Malaysia section, in fact, we have very excellent student volunteers, and I think I want to say unfortunate, but it seems that all the one that really use this that capitalize this opportunity are many international students, not our local students. So I think that's actually something that at one side, it's good, but at the other side, what happened to our local students? I think you have to work on this. Okay, don't sit at the very comfort zone and say that I already no problem. I will start working about this, and then later on you complaining why it's difficult for me to get job, why my friend even not Malaysian easy to get job. Okay, so this is ask yourself again. You need to use this opportunity. Okay, especially if you are still studying, use the opportunity, become of something big, become part of our big family, IEEE family. I'm sure in UTHM there's a lot of your lecturer are active IEEE members, the Tanafa himself. Okay, so do something. Okay, maybe that, I hope that answer your question, the Tanafa, or maybe I can inspire more
Yes.
more students to join IEEE.
So for
Oh,
the Fauzi information, IEEE UTHM Student Branch, as you mentioned, we started in 2016. First, our chair
yes.
was the postgraduate student, a local postgraduate student, and then after 2 years, we got the undergraduate student as a chair,
Yep.
and
Yep.
this the new one last year, end of last year, early this year, we got the new foreign student. So we complete the cycle already. We have a postgraduate and now the international students. Just for your
I
information.
think yeah, I think we should celebrate diversity. Okay, the committee should consist of undergraduate, postgraduate, local, international students. That's where you actually collaborate. You actually help each other. That's the spirit. Okay,
Yes.
we also don't want 100% international, 100% local. That's not good. That is not the spirit of IEEE.
Very true.
Okay,
So we have to think global.
Yeah, that's right. Don't limit yourself. Yeah.
My name is Umar Abubakar Saleh.
Yeah, Umar.
Fortunately, the IEEE president. I'm from Nigeria, the UTHM branch.
Okay, that's good.
I would like to use this opportunity to first, I will appreciate you for your time to be here with us despite a lot of schedule. Thank you, Prof. We appreciate you. We hope we can always engage you for fruitful discussion in the future. Secondly, I would like to use this opportunity to encourage and welcome each and every one of us to try and be a member of IEEE. As Prof says, IEEE is professional, IEEE is global. Like in my country, if you are an IEEE member, you have automatic advantage in terms of employment because they know you are professional. You belong to a professional body, you belong to a global society. So I will use this opportunity to still encourage and advise and welcome people. In IEEE, I was very happy because in UTHM, I was able to interact with local students, with international students, and in fact, in terms of my research, associating with IEEE members has broadened and widened my scope. People like Anis, people like Faris, people like Asif, people like our moderator, they are wonderful people, and I believe coming together is the beginning, staying together is a success, working together is excellent. So I will use this opportunity to invite more people, the participant, if you are not an IEEE member, try to join because success awaits you. This is the beginning of you being professional. It doesn't make sense you are in electrical and electronics engineering and yet you are not a member of IEEE. IEEE is a body that unites all engineering, electrical and electronics engineering students. Prof, I will end my comment by asking you a question. As a student IEEE member, if you graduate from school, from student to graduate, how do you convert your membership to being a full-time member? Even though from student you're also a member, what are the process of someone to convert his student membership to member up to as it go to the ladder? Thank you, Prof.
Oh, no, no, it's very simple for you to convert. Once you already graduated, you just need to update your details, okay, in your profile, then you can automatically become a member. But if you're still a student, engaged in postgraduate study, remain postgraduate student because the fees is cheaper, right? But of course, once you update your membership to members, it automatically will update. But of course, your fees will be higher lah. But for a senior member, you need to apply. Yeah, there's certain requirement 10 years of 10 years of active significant contribution before you can actually apply. For members, it's simple. You just need to update your status in IEEE login detail in IEEE your IEEE account, and then it will automatically update your membership. Okay, I said the fees is cheaper by having student membership or graduate student member. Okay, right. Other than that, it's happy. Okay, I think okay, I'm so sorry because I need to leave, but it's almost 11. So maybe if you have education, maybe you can ask me later and all that. Maybe I need to pass this again to the chair lady for today.
Prof, can we have a group photo? The chair lady can.
Yeah, that's right.
Group photo.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, group photo first.
Dear audience, you may turn on your cameras.
Smile.